It might look like a pile of tangled metal, tossed aside, useless. But to Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department officer Brent McFerran, it's so much more. McFerran, who has been welding for about 28 years, first started helping the Indiana Law Enforcement Academy weld steel bumpers on 2 cars used for PIT or pursuit intervention technique training. Sergeant Tim Dowdy is one of the instructors for the course.
It's a technique where we train officers to spin the bad guy out during a pursuit, to try to end that pursuit quickly.
But the steel bumpers on the training vehicles were bulky and stuck out about a foot from the bumper. McFerran proposed cutting down on the weight and moving the bumpers in.
To make it more realistic, we're putting it closer to the car. That way during training, instead of having a bumper that sticks out a foot out past the wheel, when they come up and they actually apply the PIT technique, it's more realistic, striking the vehicle here, not having all the weight. Now there's less weight transfer, and they actually have to push the vehicle and then drive through it.
And that's where that tangled pile of metal comes into play.
Major Clique at our academy is going through and updating our gym equipment, and some of the equipment's pretty old, and he asked me if there was anything that we could use. So I looked at it, and when I did, I instantly saw that we could use some of the tubing, things like that, for support.
If we have equipment here that's just steel that he can weld and use, that's free, well, obviously that's better than having to pay out money to buy.
The entire process takes about 3 days per car. McFerran's done 4 so far for IMPD. It's time he's happy to spend building the bumpers because he knows he not only is helping fellow officers, but also saving the department money.
I checked with a local fabricating shop around here, and I know for them to do one, they were saying it was right around $2,000 for them to build one and to install it.
But beyond all that, it's about passion and pride in his work.
I do some of the other instructors out at the academy that have come out and helped me a little bit. You know, it's a standing joke, just weld it, you know, but when you take pride in your work, you don't want to just weld it. You want to make sure it's precise and accurate.
Because in the end, precise and accurate means protection for those who serve alongside him. For IMPD, Chris Bavender.